Hello, and welcome to my QTP video tutorial, where I will show you how to update the Quality Center or ALM connection with new user credentials. In this video, I will answer the following two questions. First, why would I want to make a change to the Quality Center or ALM user credentials? And second, how do I make the change? As a reminder, to stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button above. This moves us to our first topic, which asks the question, why change the user credentials? Just a few of the reasons why you might need to change your Quality Center or ALM user credentials are you were assigned a different username to use, your password was changed, or you're using a different computer that had someone else's credentials already loaded. This now moves us to our second topic, which asks the question, how do I make the change? To begin, we need to pull up the ALM QC Connection information in QTP. You can do this in one of two ways. First, you can use the button bar, or second, you can use the menu bar. In the Step 1A section, I show you how to use the button bar by clicking the button that looks like a green arrow pointing into a yellow circle. However, if you would like to use the menu bar, you could click the File button, then the ALM QC Connection button. Once you've done that, you'll be presented with the HP ALM Connection window. You should locate the Change User button in the Step 2 Authenticate User Information section. Once you've found that button, click it. You'll notice that the window will refresh, and now the username and password inputs are editable. The username that had previously been in that input will still remain. However, the password will now be removed. At this point, you could go ahead and enter your username. After you've done that, you can now enter your password. After that, you now have the option to check or uncheck the box for Authenticate on Startup. Now you have this option if you check the box in the Step 1 section to reconnect to server on Startup. If you check the box to Authenticate on Startup, what you're telling QTP is every time it loads, you not only want it to make a connection to the Quality Center server, you also want it to authenticate your user credentials. If you would not like for QTP to automatically authenticate your user credentials, make sure that that box is unchecked. Now click the Authenticate button. Assuming that your authentication was successful, you'll now be presented with values in the Domain drop-down box. The values shown here in the Domain drop-down are the domains that your user has permissions to access. So go ahead and make your choice in the Domain drop-down. You'll then be presented with values in the Project drop-down. The values that you see in the Project drop-down are those projects that you have access to within the domain that you had chosen. So go ahead and make your selection in that input now. You'll then see a checkbox that reads Login to Project on Startup. Now if you had checked the boxes in both the Step 1 and Step 2 sections, you'll have the option to either check or uncheck this box. If you check this box to log into Project on Startup, what you're telling QTP is to make a connection to the Quality Center server when it starts up, then authenticate your credentials, then automatically connect you to the project that you have selected in the Project dropdown. However, if you would not like for QTP to automatically connect you into this project, make sure that that box is unchecked. Then, click the Login button. Assuming that the login was successful, you're now ready to click the Close button to return you back to QTP. This now concludes our video where I've answered the following two questions. First, why would I want to make a change to the Quality Center or ALM user credentials? And second, how do I make the change? As a reminder, to stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button above. Thank you, and I hope that you have a great day.